The shifting global order, America's strategy and the return of hegemony. The recent speech by the President of the United States has generated considerable debate worldwide, given its assertive tone and sweeping implications. It marked in many ways the onset of a new stage in global politics, one that seeks to reassert American dominance and redefine the balance of power between the United States, Europe, and the rest of the world. To fully understand the magnitude of this transformation, it is useful to reflect briefly on the evolution of American power over the past 8 decades. Following the Second World War, the United States emerged from behind the oceans and entered the world stage as a superpower, investing heavily in post-war reconstruction. The Marshall Plan, designed to rebuild Germany and support Europe, was funded almost entirely by American resources. Through this immense effort, the United States built both economic influence and political goodwill across the Atlantic. Against this historical backdrop, the recent presidential assertion that Europe has become a burden on America takes on new significance. From the current administration's perspective, the U.S. no longer relies on Europe economically or strategically. It possesses vast agricultural, mineral, and energy reserves, as well as advanced industrial and technological capabilities. In such a context, the logic follows that America can afford to turn inward, trading global benevolence for self-sufficiency and transactional diplomacy. President Trump's policies seem to embody this shift. His rhetoric emphasizes financial leverage over ideological alignment and favors direct profit over moral or political commitments. He questions the utility of long-standing institutions such as NATO and the United Nations, seeing them as costly relics of a bygone era. Instead, he envisions a transactional world order in which alliances are based on immediate economic returns rather than mutual defense or shared values. This approach, however, has provoked tension with traditional allies. His blunt statements, often delivered with a mix of arrogance and provocation, have offended European leaders. Remarks suggesting that without American intervention, Europe would now be speaking German or Japanese highlighted a deep condescension toward the continent.
In response, the European Union announced the suspension of trade negotiations with the United States, signaling a serious diplomatic rift.
Even leaders who once leaned towards supporting Trump's America, such as Italy's Giorgia Meloni, responded sharply, threatening to restrict the American military and corporate presence on European soil. These developments have ignited broader discussions within Europe about digital sovereignty and technological independence. European leaders are increasingly advocating the creation of their own digital platforms and artificial intelligence technologies to free their economies from the dominance of American tech giants. Such moves, if realized, could fundamentally alter the global technological landscape. Amid this turbulence, Trump's political style has played a key role. His unpredictable remarks and deliberate errors, such as repeatedly confusing Greenland with Iceland, appear designed to unsettle opponents and obscure his strategic intentions. What seems like impulsive nonsense often functions as a calculated means to keep adversaries uncertain about America's next move. Ultimately, the president's vision points toward a new form of economic imperialism, what might be called financial colonization. In this view, wealth creation and national power are pursued through economic coercion rather than physical occupation. Europe, seen as uncooperative and outdated in its moral posturing, is excluded from this new design. As a result, the widening divide between Europe and America appears inevitable. Should this rift continue to deepen, the primary beneficiaries will likely be China and Russia, both eager to exploit the vacuum left by Western fragmentation. The unfolding scenario suggests a reordering of global power in which the United States, rather than retreating, seeks to reinvent its hegemony through economic dominance, strategic unpredictability, and self-contained strength.